everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. I do apologise. I'm going to do empties and I'm breaking it into two because as usual, it's been a long time and I have a lot of stuff to go through. So first up is skincare, surprise, surprise. Won't take me too long and there's lots of repeat offenders and the odd newbie. So let's crack on. For context sake, if you are new around here, I am 54. My skin is postmenopausal, TMI, which means I'm erring on the dry side. I'm perpetually dehydrated. I have to keep on top of it in terms of oil and moisture, but I also have to be involved with actives because aging, right? But that's okay. I'm going to start with cleansers. I've got 6 types or 6 different products, but numerous ones of each one. First up, an oldie but a goodie, the EH Emma Hardy Moringa Cleansing Balm. Now, another word if you are new here for context. I have product everywhere. So I have it at home, I have some in my gym bag, I have some in the office, I have bits and pieces in the car, you'll see what I mean as I go through. So some of these, it does not mean that I've used all of these products since I last did an empties. It's that it's an accumulation where I've used them up somewhere and then I've used another one up somewhere else. I know that makes me look like I'm very greedy, I'm a lucky girl, I don't know what to tell you. But Emma Hardy Moringa Balm Cleanser, I have been talking about this for over 10 years. I'm going to say it was 2012, I think, which would make 12 years. It still has the scent. Oh, Romeo done, as they say. Just destroys makeup, SPF, super easy to use. If you're not new here, you'll know exactly what it does. I love a balm that you rinse off with a flannel. I'm not big on emulsifying. That's just my particular preference. I don't really like to splash my face. I like a flannel, but this is easy, quick, destroys makeup and SPF, doesn't leave your skin tight, doesn't leave it dry. You can't go wrong. And I had 2 of those, in case you missed that. Then, this is a prime example of gym bag, home, office, etc. This is Then I Met You. And I have 3 living cleansing balms. They look like this. You will know this from it being, well, might be able to see a bit. It's orange, there's a tiny bit left. Due to the nature of the oil in it, it's bright orange, it's beautiful, it smells like a dream, which is important to me on cleansing. Again, it destroys makeup, it destroys SPF. I think the reason I've used these 2 the most is because with Emma Hardy and with Then I Met You, I can use these to remove makeup and SPF, but I can also use them as a skin cleanser. So if I'm traveling, which I did a lot of before Christmas, end of the summer towards Christmas, I did a lot of traveling. I can use these as a one-stop shop if I want to. I know that not everything is here because I only have one, and look at the state of it, one of my cleansers. Now, what happened here was I thought, oh, I'll get that lid off, it'll be fine. And then I got it off, lost a bit out the top, and I haven't cut it in half because I wanted you to basically see it. So this is Skin Rocks, the cream cleanser. Now, as you would expect from a brand founder, if you are new, this is my brand. I have half-eaten variations of this everywhere because I have lab samples that I will use because I want the real product to go on sale. But this one I had and subsequently destroyed it. But again, fantastic for both stages, first cleanse, double cleanse, morning cleanse, great for traveling, whatever you want to do. Won't leave the skin tight and dry and suitable for all skins. We do this in fragranced and unfragranced. I've used the fragrance-free more. I've dipped into that more in recent months because I've been doing a lot of retinoids with it being winter. Lovely. Deviant, the cleansing concentrate. This is the Blue Tansy version that was in our kit. It's completely done. This is the packaging that the cleanser comes in normally anyway, if you're looking at it. The Blue Tansy was limited edition. I do believe it's now a full-time member of the team. Beautiful. Smells amazing. Blue Tansy smells amazing. You would have smelled it before in Sunday Riley products. You would have smelled it in May Lindstrom products. Oh, it's beautiful. It's not a cheap ingredient to use, so hats off to Deviant for being, I would say, not brave enough, for taking the step to put it in a cleansing product, which a lot of brands wouldn't do, but I love that about them, and this is a beautiful cleanser. Again, it will do makeup and SPF, first cleanse, second cleanse, but because I like it so much, I prefer this just to cleanse my skin. That's my preference. It will do everything. 2 left. Let's do this one first. This one I used more when there's a little bit left in this, but I think with this one I had left it on the windowsill a little bit too long, and that's my fault because it's unscented and it had a bit of a scent, which is like, I'll stop that now. But I had this forever, and I used it as my skin was a bit sensitized after being away in the summer. I did use SPF, I kept my skin out of it, I stopped using actives, but it doesn't matter, it's still sunshine. And it's Votary Super C Cleansing Oil. This one, it's chia and parsley seed, which is fragrance-free, really, really light, beautiful, delicate oils. But it will, again, destroy makeup and SPF without leaving your skin tight. And again, I like to use it as a second cleanse because I would like to use like something I can use a bit more of, a balm or an eye makeup remover to do my first. So this for me was a second cleanse. This one I have used for both, but I, again, prefer it as a second cleanse. There's a pattern here, you can tell. This is Maya Chia, the Great Cleanse Nourishing Supercritical Cleansing Oil. Quite the name. I originally bought this when I was in LA, of course, and I think this is the second or third time they've been in my empties, but I really like this cleansing oil. If you like a cleansing oil, it does everything. It does makeup, it does SPF, it does, it smells, I love a good cleansing oil that smells, don't get me wrong, I also love a cleansing oil that's unscented, it depends on the day, but this does everything. It doesn't leave my skin feeling tight, doesn't leave it feeling dry. I love this cleansing oil. It's part of my regular stash. I don't think I've got any at the moment, but I will do. I'll rectify that. Toners. They're not traditional toners per se. That's going to put you off me saying that. They are mists, obviously. The oldest in the pack was in my fridge for a very long time. And so I did that mainly just for the comfort level. You don't have to keep it in the fridge. But CeraZinc by La Roche-Posay, zinc sulfate solution, which is cleansing and soothing, is beautiful when it's cold. If you err on the side of breakouts, hormonal breakouts, acne, anything like that, CeraZinc has been around for a long time. It was originally only available in France. We screamed and shouted. They released it in the UK. Love it. If you want a cleansing mist, but you don't want anything heavy, and some people do find the Josh and the Curel, which is obviously coming up, heavier, this is perfect. Perfect in the summer, perfect if you have breakouts, perfect for a teen that has acne, if you want to soothe it and hydrate it without putting heaviness and weight of oil on it. Curel, no surprises. Always, always, always in my bag. I've got 2 full size and 2 travel size. I don't even have a memory of using the travel size, vaguely maybe took them to the gym. I've used this ever since I first got hold of it. I got hold of it before it came out. Then I said, oh my God, this is amazing, I love it. Then I worked with them on it. But the loving it and the promoting it came way before they contacted me and said, do you want to work together? I still buy it. I've just bought 4 from Amazon because it was on like buy one, get one free. I think it was on a bog off. I think it was buy one, get one free, something like that. And I ordered 4 because I love it. It's so easy. It's a Japanese brand. If you haven't tried it, you should. If you are in any way dehydrated or your skin gets sore in the cold weather or too hot and red in the warm weather, you cannot go wrong. Just trying to put those down without creating havoc. And then 2 that you would expect, both empty, Josh Rosebrook Hydrating Accelerator. Moisturising facial mist, they look like this. This is the travel size. Obviously you can filter this one off into this one. This is the Rolls-Royce version of the mists we've been talking about. So Josh is, as you'll know, the king of sourcing the best ingredients. That entire bit of writing there, that entire bit is the Inky List. That whole thing, the top says how to use it, and then that whole lot of text on the back is the Inky List. There is so much in this. It's mainly herbal, flower extracts, leaf extracts. I mean, I can't even keep up. It's divine. The freaks coined this, or did I do it? Was it me or the freaks? Anyway, Jesus juice. Some people might find that offensive. I call it good skincare. And I've trashed the place. Oh my God, it's all gone horribly wrong. Okay. Eye creams. Not bad for me. And 2 that you're going to be expecting. So if you're doing bingo, if you're doing Empties bingo, you're going to probably have a full house this time. First one is AHC Essential Real Eye Cream for Face. This has been here before. It looks like that because it's empty. This again, it's a one-stop shop. So for example, if I'm traveling, if I'm going on an airplane and I don't want to take a big tub of like my moisturizer, this can be used all over the face. I love that it says what it does. Real eye cream for face. Concentrated eye cream for the whole face. Now, obviously, there are cheaper ways to moisturise your face, but for ease on a flight, why not? I don't tend to go heavy on the demands of an eye cream. I want it to moisturize. I want it to be light reflective if possible. I want my fine lines and wrinkles to calm down. I'm not overly concerned about dark circles because it's hard to get rid of dark circles. I think that's why Jesus invented concealer. I don't know what to tell you. But AHC, also affordable, nice, available like Boots, Amazon, lovely. These two are obviously more expensive, and my all-time faves, you've already ticked the bingo box. I know you have. It's Kate Somerville Line Release and Autocorrect by Sunday Riley. The difference being, this is the workhorse, powerhouse. I'm more worried about lines and wrinkles. I'm going to go here, and you can tell it's empty because it's moved all the way up the shaft there. It's not cheap, but it's not for you if you are young and your eyes are like, you just think, oh, they're a little bit dry or they're a little bit this. No, you need this if you are 54, you get the lines, but they're more here because you've been smiling a lot in your life. Lucky us. Have manageable expectations of an eye cream. This one is probably my most used of all time because it helps with puffiness, fine lines, wrinkles, but what it also has, I feel like this might have a bit left. Maybe it doesn't have a bit left. Oh, it absolutely does not have anything left. Oh, it's got a teeny slither. This has light reflective properties. So when I put this on, you're not gonna be able to see, but my hand is very shimmery. When I put this on, my eyes glow and it lifts them. So if you are someone who, like me, shows their tiredness in your eyes, you put this on, don't be doing this with your eye cream. Don't be doing this, utterly pointless. Yes, if it's only to target dark circles, you're fine. Where do you get lines when you smile? It's here. So take it like this, 2 middle fingers, go like this, get it on, and then massage it around that area and go all the way around the eye. That is what I do with this, and it takes me from just looking like I've been dug up to actually quite presentable. Is that my stomach rumbling? Can you hear my stomach?
No, I couldn't.
Oh my God, it is shocking. I think it's my stomach. That's fine. A few treatments. I didn't really, the last few months I've spent a lot of time of sort of just nourishing my skin and not going hard on the actives. I did start to do that around Christmas time, so the next Empties will probably be reflective of that. But as you can expect, I have a Skin Rocks Retinoid 2, which is my retinoid of choice. We make refills for this, so actually I'm a bit out of order putting this in there because that is the original pack and I could use a refill, but I'll get a refill and I'll put it in this so I'm not binning the product and wasting it or the packaging. Retinoid 2, 0.5 with boosters makes it around a 0.6%. We don't use any retinol, so a couple of people asked me, they were panicking because they read on, I think it was the BBC reported that retinol is going to be outlawed over 1% in Europe. That doesn't affect us. We don't use any retinol in our retinoid product. Retinoid 1 is for you if you're a beginner or you're someone who's always been terrified of using a vitamin A, and retinoid 2 is for you if you are a hardcore user or you want maintenance or you've got problem skin, breakouts, acne, you would use retinoid 2. Lovely. We've talked about that to the end of time. Love. Something else that's empty, and some of this is Gym too, this one. This is Allies Peptides and Antioxidants Firming Daily Treatment. Now, I've used this one, probably my most used product from Allies. It's designed to help get rid of stress and dullness, which for me is winner, winner, chicken dinner. 7 brighteners, 9 antioxidants, 6 peptides, and testosterone complex. You can use it AM and PM. It's a treatment moisturizer, as you'll see the theme in the next product too. What I love about it is I love the pack. It's easy to travel with. I can throw it in my airline bag. You know, I use something from my own range every day, but I love, love, love what I do, and I love skincare. So I'm always going to be the person with Empties that look like this. Bingo time. Kate Somerville, Peptide Kate. No surprises here, guys. That's completely done. If you do not know this product, it is what I would call a treatment moisturizer. I'm just going to show you that it really is empty because people don't believe that you get everything out. When it's an airless pump like this, you get everything out. Oh, I love the smell. I love the feel. I love what it does to my skin. It's not something that you need if you're young, but if you are 35-ish, 40 probably plus, certainly 50 plus, and certainly nearly 55 and a nana plus, you will see the benefit of this, I'm sure. Called Peptide K8, but I call it Kate, obviously. They say advanced anti-aging moisturizer. I kind of use this as a hybrid between a treatment and a moisturizer. So I will do my face, do a serum maybe, I'll put this on, and then I'll put a moisturizer on top because I'm greedy. I love it, I'll always have it, it's desert island for me, can't go wrong. Now, one more moisturiser before I get to my most used moisturiser, which won't be a surprise. Embryolisse. I had 2 of these at one point. I think they're now gone. I think one of them's already been in Empties and this is now Romeo done. I also love the smell of this product. It's not, so this is Crème Anti-Age Raffinée Santé. I don't know. Oh, anti-aging firming cream. Lovely. 40 plus for mature skin. So there you go. The French would like you to know that if you're 40 plus, you're mature. What I love about this is how basic it is, and that's not an insult. If my skin feels a bit sore, if I'm tired, if I'm in shops in France, especially chemists, if I'm doing a pharmacy shop, I'm always going to go and grab some Embryolisse. It's just really easy. It's not groundbreaking in terms of technology, but it's like a comfort blanket, and I like that. Now, I have fantastic moisturisers in the Skin Rocks range, but I still, like I said, I still like to dabble. You know, if you think about a chef, they don't always eat in their own restaurant, do they? Right, it won't come as any surprise to you. Caveat this with, this is also Jim using this, not just me. But there are 7 Skin Rocks moisturisers. I think it's pretty obvious what my favourite product of the line has been recently. I can tell it's Jim because it's a mixture of fragrance-free and fragranced. He likes the fragranced. Where I've gone slightly heavier on the actives in like the last month or so, I've used up at least one fragrance-free. Obviously, it's mine. I have access to it because I know people, and I use more of it than I need to. That is my prerogative. It's not what you need to do. So you should not have 7 that look like this. I'm going to show you when it comes to your moisturiser. I'm greedy. I love it. I don't know what else to tell you. This one feels like it's got some in. There's a little bit left in that one, Lulu. No, done. Anyway, we do the moisturiser fragrance-free and we do the moisturiser fragranced. The formula is exactly the same with the exception of fragrance. It's that simple. I find our moisturiser to be suitable for all skin types. We will, of course, be making one for an oilier skin or something that's more comfortable in the summer. We already have the Rich Moisturiser. Fantastic product. If I do say so myself, disclaimer, this is my brand. I'm about to move on to makeup. I've got 2 bits left of skin. Ultra Peptide Cream from Josh Rosebrook. Now, this one has got a little bit left, but it's, if I say dregs, you'll know what I mean. It's kind of around the edges. And I thought if I bring it in, it means I can use it up and then I don't have to like hang this around until the next Empties. I love Josh. This again is more like a serum treatment. It's Ultra Peptide Cream Facial Serum Concentrate. There you go. If you're not clued up on Josh, seriously, Google him, look at his product. You can search for him on my blog. I've spoken about the man for years. I love him. Everything he does is with integrity, which is a running theme through a lot of the products here, actually. I have to believe in what the brand is telling us, and I very much believe what Josh Rosebrook tells me, as does my face. One is skincare-ish and then makeup, and there's not a lot. Isle of Paradise self-tanning drops. This is completely dead. Actually, it's still got the price on it. I bought this in Space NK. I know people think I get sent everything for free. I get sent a lot. Of course I do, but I'm a consumer. You can ask Lulu. Parcels turn up and she'll say, oh, I've put it on your desk for you to look at. And we have a desk for me to look at things that have come in that new. And I'm like, no, that's mine. I bought it. And she's like, oh, for God's sake. Isle of Paradise medium self-tanning drops. Gives me colour when I look pale as. There's nothing wrong with being pale, but my variation of pale on me is as you get older, you get more yellow, you get more sallow, you get less pink. I think we all look better with a bit of colour in the cheek. I don't look better if that colour in the cheek is yellow. So I love this. Jules Von Hepp is one of my favourite people in the industry. I do a couple of drops. I take our moisturiser, I put a bit on my finger like that. I take it literally like this, hold the moisturiser here, do this, go like that, like less than half a pipette. Do the lid up and put it down first. Don't let it drop on your chair where it will stain a big brown drip, as happened to me. Take it like that, get it all over the face, go careful around the hairline, like this, and then I put any excess on my forearms and then I wash my hands. Easy. Once every 2nd or 3rd day if you want to keep some colour up as you're going through the week. Makeup. Makeup, a few bits that are empty. There's probably more than this, but I'll be honest, I haven't had the time or the inclination to sort my makeup out since Christmas. So this is the other one. I think I've done this one before, but this is the other one that I bought of Gucci Westman Atelier. This is Atelier number 5? 6. That's 6, isn't it, Tim? At the bottom? 6.
6, yeah.
Thank you. This I used up until I could not take it anymore because as much as I wax lyrical about Westman Atelier, There is nothing that they do that well, there's a couple of things I don't really use because I don't need them, but there's nothing that they do that I've bought that I don't love. And I love these drops, but they go off too quickly. I know that they like to call themselves clean. I choose to ignore that. I like to be ignorant of it. But they could do with whacking a bit more of a preservative system in this, if I'm being honest. But I love what it does to my skin. I don't think the average person is going to spend what it costs to buy Westman Atelier and then be happy that it's gone off. So that's my only feedback, but I love it. I've been using the foundation stick more lately. It's lasting me for ages. It may not even appear in Empties in 2024. That's how good it is. I love these. They are fantastic for summer. They're super light, but the smell, when it's turned, it's not pleasant. Sorry, I should not have done that on camera. Never mind. I'll give it to Tim to smell, and you can hear the gag behind the camera. But that is what's so unfortunate because I love everything about it. Please fix the preservative system. Powder. I can't tip this up and show you, but I finally had to retire the By Terry. So I can melt this down. So I know people will be like, oh no, you can fix that. It's time to turn her in. If she was a greyhound, she'd be being given to a shelter. To be rehoused, by the way. My absolute raging bugbear with By Terry is that they bring out fantastic products. We all fall in love with them and then they discontinue them. They're mofos. So I think it was called Apricot Glow. It finally died. I used it forever. You would get the effect of a powder, but a lovely glow. I don't really like shimmery, and I do not like glitter. This was neither. It was perfection. Sadly, no more. Mascaras. I've got 5, but they're 3 of the same, and then I'm done. Marc Jacobs. I can't remember what this one's called. God, and I can't even see that. Velvet Noir. Major Volume Mascara. There you go. Looks like this. There's a couple of Marc Jacobs. People went on and on at me about this, and I bought it, and I thought, it's okay. I do like the brush. The brush, I do like a sort of bristle brush. I don't like a plastic brush that's really thin. I like a brush that gives me oomph. But I didn't fall in love with the mascara the way that I fell in love with this. This is YSL Lash Clash. There's 2 here. There's an empty one in my makeup bag. I need to go shopping. If you saw me when I went live in the airport with Jim, I think I bought a double pack of this. It might have even been a triple pack. I love the brush. It's bulky. It gets in your face. Doesn't get in your eye. It's substantial. You can get a big lash. It stays wet enough so that you can go back in and do a second coat when you've done the other eye. That's how I like to do my mascara. I love them. It doesn't dry out too quickly, but it will dry out. It's a mascara. And then the final 2, or final 1, but there's 2 of them. Climax Extreme from NARS. This is actually messy. God knows when I threw them in there, but it looks like that. They're well known. There's also the red version. This is a good brush. I like a good solid bristle. Like I've said, you'll notice that no plastic little thin spindlies were hurt in the making of these mascaras. I need definition. I need bulking, my lashes bulking up. I want a bit of fibre if I can. And those do that job. They're fantastic. Mascara is one of the things that I'm super fussy about. If I put mascara on and it does not give it to me first time, I'm not interested. No such problem here. I hope that was helpful. That is skincare and makeup. It's not as bad. It's not, I mean, it's pretty substantial, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I'm trying to use up my stash, hence there being 3 of something, or, you know, I keep looking for ones and going, oh, there's a bit left in that. I should use that and not open another one. So next up will be body, hair. Body, hair, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, body and hair. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Any questions, drop them in below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can.